what's happening, guys? My name is AJ Oliva. I'm coming at you from Marlboro, New Jersey at the Inferno Training Performance Center. Today we're going to talk about the Kettlebell Snatch, okay, and the actual foundational elements that constitute a snatch. A lot of people just jump on YouTube and YouTube land and just jump into the sexiest exercise they see, and I don't blame them because it's definitely a really, really great exercise, but there's a good way to do it and then a worse way. So I'm going to show you the good way. A lot of the moving parts of the kettlebell snatch are learned in the foundational kettlebell moves like the get-up. Okay, so I would definitely advise, if you haven't worked with the get-up at all yet, that the kettlebell snatch is probably not for you. You need to work with the get-up, do some joint mobility. Arm bars are definitely a huge part of the equation because you want to be able to have that lockout ability on top when you snatch a belt. You cannot be up here, you don't want to hurt your shoulder or your neck. Also, with the ballistics, you need to be able to have a good swing. First and foremost, if you don't have a good swing, you can't use your hips right, then the snatch is not going to work. Just plain and simple. On top of that, you need to have a good clean, because you have to be able to have the bell close to you. Okay, because if we're snatching all the way out here, it does us no good. Okay, we have a lot of power leakage, and plus our shoulders are compromised, and we hurt our shoulders again. And then on top of that, we also have to have a good high pull. You guys might have not have seen this before on YouTube or wherever, but a high pull is a very big part of the equation as well. So I'm going to break down all those moves in a second, but first I'm going to start with the deadlift. The deadlift is the foundation of the swing, and we have to swing and yada yada yada. So the deadlift is basic move, hip hinge, pull, boom. Okay, from the side, same thing. A hip hinge, boom. Swing, I take a step back, I hip hinge, I explode. Okay? And then a clean. The clean is really important because you have to have the bell close to you when you're snatching. Okay? So if I come here, I want to be able to have the bell like there's an imaginary wall in front of me, and I'm dropping it right next to it. I don't want to clean it all the way out here. I want to have it real close. The last move is going to be the high pull. The high pull is very, very important for the last part of the snatch. Okay, and it starts like this. I'm going to pull at the top like a lawnmower. It's a swing and a pull. And then finally the snatch at the top. If you guys have all that down, I definitely recommend you practicing with a lighter bell and not jumping into a 50 or 70 or anything heavier at first. You want to use a lighter bell and just do a couple reps here and there and just try to work up your volume, work up your speed. I could throw it down fast, okay? Okay, that's like an overspeed eccentric, which is just a fancy way of saying we're going fast. If you've seen Kenneth J's book, Viking Warrior, he goes over the VO2 max protocol, calls for a lighter bell with kettlebell snatches, and you're going for speed. And I'll be one to say that I've never been in a better condition in my life using that protocol. That being said, there's definitely benefits to using a heavier bell. So you want to mix and match, but you want to start with a lighter bell. Get your cleans in, your swings in with the heavier, get your workouts in with those movements. Practice this at first. Make sure you have all your bases covered, and your shoulders, your wrists, and your body will thank you. That's it. AJ from the Inferno Training Performance Center. I'll see you guys later.